And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, on the hill for the White Sox, Jose Barrios. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The pitch. Outside low. And we're underway. And the righty deals. Gleyber swings, drives one. Robert ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Moreno down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers fail to make any noise. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Reese Olson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The 0-1. And a good eye there. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Got him. And there's one away.
Batting second,
Lawrence Butler steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Butler.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. And there's a strike. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Misses outside. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Close, but called the ball. Full count now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now Brett Myers.
No.
And that one upstairs.
1-0.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That clips the corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fouled off. Two outs. And that one a little below the knees. 3-1 now. Gabriel Moreno up next for the White Sox. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Line drive. Meadows makes the grab on the run. White Sox strand a couple. We played an inning. No score. Back here on the south side. Now it's going to be Riley Green.
Riley Green.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. Green, the left fielder with good range, batting in the cleanup spot. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
And here's the first baseman. And that's in there for strike one. And ball one.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Green gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. In there for strike one.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that ball.
Got him. 2 down. So up next, Parker Meadows. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. In the air, left field. Peralta gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel
Olsen back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked and he got it done.
Now it's Nick Senzel. That one's upstairs. Ball one. Ball one. At the belt and fires. That misses. And now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and deals. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
David Peralta at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Fought off foul. In the air, right side. On his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And it's just foul. That was close. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the inning. White Sox strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning, and now Jake Rogers.
Number 34, Jake Rogers.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Popped up. Myers has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's one away. Andy Ibanez, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Just missed.
1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This to center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
back to the top of the Detroit order. Gleyber Torres will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way.
0-1.
Two outs. They say you win.
0-2.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Lawrence Butler. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Now one miss.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Not even close there. The count now 2-2. And he deals. The punch out there, and there's one down. Luis Robert now walked his first time.
Luis Robert.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
White Sox down a run here in the last half of the third. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
So digging in, Brett Myers. He reached on a walk his first time. And there's the strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The White Sox trailing by a run here in the second game of the series. Now 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right side, hard hit. Torres fires over to first. And the White Sox go quietly. Down in order go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at guaranteed rate field. Onto the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2-2.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Oh, just a little cut fastball on the inside part of the plate and couldn't get the barrel to it at all. Just kind of tied him up there right under the hands. Tells me he's probably looking soft away and just wasn't able to adjust.
Key in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
Just later in this at bat.
That's to third, Senzel. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Tigers 1 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. Here is J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D.
The right-hander back to work. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. McKinstry gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher,
Gabriel Moreno steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Carpenter drifts towards it and makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now Nick Senzel. This one popped up. Torres should have this one, and that'll do it. Shy Sox held in check here. They still trail 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. The pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Tigers.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. Rogers, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series. And now 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order go the Tigers. But they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And here is David Peralta.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
Olsen back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one fouled off. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here it comes. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Green hurries it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that is a big first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 on, 1 out. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Two on, 1 out. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the White Sox tie it up. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One down, and now it's Luis Robert. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Throw cut off to third. Save. He moves up, and a run scores on the sac fly. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Brett Myers digs in now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first offering is not close. Activity in the bullpen. Bo Brisky appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves This would be his major league debut. Number 73 warming up as well. Dives and he can't hang on. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-1. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 1-0. Martinez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Pickoff throw, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And James Kingsley says he won a round. Righty delivers. And that just misses. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Righty to the plate. Grounder off the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno.
Oh, that's a ball.
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Now one miss.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1.
Strike.
First and second, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. Green going back. Caught just shy of the wall. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peralta under this one. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach.
So up next, Zach McKinstry.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Moreno makes the grab and a couple of quick outs.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Bo Brisky taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Nick Senzel.
White Sox, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
The wind of the pitch. That one almost got him.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2.
The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Peralta now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball there. Senzel on at first, nobody out. Got him. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2. Ibanez. There's one, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Here on the south side, here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Merrifield gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 35.
And here's the first baseman. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That one fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 2. The White Sox holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Caught him looking for the K. Tigers are shut down there, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. That's inside. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Down the line, Carpenter on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6. Lawrence.
And next to hit for the Sox, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Luis Robert. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 strike.
Man at second. That's inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away. And when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Good eye right there.
That's where he won. It's a good miss.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then
he gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the White Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to J.D. Two on, 2 outs. This one popped up right side. Drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounce to third. Senzel. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
In there at the knees for a strike. The White Sox up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2.
Really impressive, hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now, Andy Ibanez. Lifted in the air, out to left. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for Detroit, Gleyber Torres. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Substitution now at first base. Detroit going with the pinch runner, Matt Vierling. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. That's in for a strike.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
If we were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Tigers get one back on the strength of this solo shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. So coming into the game now on defense, Matt Vierling. He'll play second.
Number 8.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Gabriel Moreno steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Moreno.
Fox. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Foley, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. The 0-2.
Oh. 1 and 2.
Right side, and that's just foul. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. 3-2 now. In the air to left center. Green on the run. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever, and that's down and away. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tommy Kahnle getting ready to go. Number 73, the lefty, warming up as well. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
The left fielder, number 24.
So digging in, David Peralta.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the slider just misses. And the 1-0.
No. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Senzel, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and now 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And up next for Chicago, Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Carpenter makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Robertson. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Butler gets there. He's under it. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Green swings through it for strike 1. Next one in the dirt. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, Myers. And they're down to their last out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here's the first baseman. And there's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. The Tigers down to their final strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight,